Good morning. In this week's Torah portion, the Torah tells us, Re'ei nasati lifnechem es haaretz, bayu reshu es haaretz. See, I gave before you the land, go and inherit the land. Rashi explains, it's not something which they heard. It's not something which they imagined. This was real stuff that they're going and inherit the land. It's not even ru'u, like it says by many other places that you should contemplate in this thing or see with your spiritual eyes. It means real stuff. And what is the story about it? So right before it says that it takes 11 days to go from Chayrev until Kadesh Barnea. And it took 3 days. That if you want to look at the time in the desert, there were great miracles. And God did everything He could in order to hasten your coming to Eretz Yisrael. And that's what Rashi says, that if you didn't send the Meraglim, if you didn't send the spies, what do you mean send the spies? What do spies have to do? Because spies wanted to go according to nature. God was dealing with us with above nature. That means if they did not send the spies, they would have gone in and no one would bother them. They would go into Eretz Yisrael, everyone will run away. No one will stay. They said that in the Shira Sayam of the splitting of the sea. After they got up from the land and they got up from the dry river and they gave Shira a song to Hashem. And in the Az Yashu we see Namaigu called Yeshechnan. They fell apart. Yeshechnan, there's no such thing as Yeshechnan to fight against them. So if they did not mess up, they wouldn't even need ammunition. They would go without any problem to Eretz Yisrael, with the plain mere fact that God is dealing with it above nature. And with above nature, everything can change. With above nature, you ask the Rebbe for bracha, the person will be healed above nature. You ask the Rebbe for bracha, for panasa, you'll get panasa above nature. There's the idea of above nature. And above nature, Hashem takes care of us. So even though it says in Halacha about the 3 weeks of Churban, and these are days of Churban, the Rebbe says Nasicha of Parshas Pinchas that whoever sees the Beis HaMikdash being Charov, destroyed, no matter if he has a heart of stone, it will melt. And it's every single generation that the Beis HaMikdash was not built, it's as if it's being destroyed today. But by learning Hilchos Beis HaBechira, laws of the Beis HaMikdash, whether to be in the Rambam, whether to be in Yecheskel, whether to be in Mishnayos. We go above nature. And above nature means that we transform these days to days of joys and simcha and happiness. So therefore, within 3 days they were Mekadosh B'Neya, and they could have gone to Eretz Yisrael right away above nature. They decided to send Miraglim. They want to go according to nature. Now they need ammunition. Why do you need ammunition? Not to fight, because God is going with you anyway, to scare off the enemy. You show them you have ammunition, they back off. And that's what Rashi is saying. We can go above nature. Nature is not the thing that rules a Jew. We are above nature. And the lesson for today is as follows. That if we tell all our enemies around Eretz Yisrael that Eretz Yisrael is an inheritance to the Jews forever, and it's brought down in the Torah. Where is it brought down in the Torah? It's brought down in the Torah. It's brought down in the Torah that this is a Yerusha for all Jews. And the only thing we have to do is to go above nature. What is the Torah? The Torah is higher than nature. The Rashi says in the first pasuk in the Torah that Eretz Yisrael was given to the Jews. He gave it to the Canaanim, and now he's giving it to the Jews. So therefore, if we tell them the truth, they will accept the truth. But if you make it a land as any other land, that means it's a natural thing. It's a worldly thing. It's a country like any other country. Then you can do whatever you want with it. But this is a land which God inherited only for the Jews. And that is the same thing with anything. That means if our Yetzer Hara comes to us, we tell them who we are. We are not afraid of you. Why? Because Torah is on our side. We are learning Torah, and you're not going to disturb us. We're going to put you to shame. And that is truth lives forever. And Be'ez Hashem, by being truthful to ourselves, to being truthful with our enemies, and tell them the truth, that Hashem gave us the land. And it's an inheritance by God, not by us. It's not us, it's God. And Be'ez Hashem will have the third Beis HaMikdash when it will be Taka Nomegu Kol Yeshichnan in the real sense, because the truth will be revealed. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our master, and teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever.